The next thing we want to see now is how to create forms inside of Mailchimp. So the thing with forms is that you can be able to set up a form, and you can be able to send that form through your email campaigns and allow people to be able to fill that form, and all of those details will be coming directly into Mailchimp. Or you can even decide that you want to create a form and you want to embed that form on your website, so that if people are filling that form on your website, those details are going to be coming directly into your Mailchimp account. So you do not need to manually start importing and exporting contacts from your website to your Mailchimp account. It is going to be syncing directly into your Mailchimp account. So to create your form, all you need to do is just to come over here and click on forms, and when you click on forms, you can be able to create your pop-up from here. So this is the part where you create your form, and if you want to create other forms that are not pop-up forms, you can click on here and you can try to create your other form. So when you click on create new form over here, it is going to take you to this place where it is going to ask you for the type of form you want to create. So you can create an embedded form where you can be able to embed on your website, or you can create a single landing page, a single sign up landing page, where you are going to get the link to this landing page, and you can be able to post that link to maybe your newsletter or your campaign, and people can be able to click on that link or that button, which is going to lead to this landing page here. And you can also decide that you want to create a pop-up form where it is going to pop up on your website, or it can be added to your landing pages also. So let's create an embedded form and let's see how that is going to be. So when we click on create embedded form, it's going to ask us to name this form, and we are going to name this contact form. And it is asking us for the particular audience we want to create this field for. So we're using it for the CNM instructors audience. So we're going to continue to build that, and this is going to take us to the page where we can be able to edit our form. So this is our form, and this is the field that we can be able to add. So when you click on the form fields here, you can see all of the fields that you currently have under that particular audience. And as you can see, these are the new fields we just created: the life cycle stage, the list status, the service interest, and all of those things. We only have the email address added in here. So we can also say that we want to get in their first name, want to get in their last name, we need their phone number. We can also say that we need the job title. You just need to toggle on all of the things you need for this particular form. So let's say we need the service interest and we need the lead source. So you can also decide to rearrange all of these however you want. You can say that the email address should come after the last name, and you can say the job title should come after the email address. You can just arrange this however you want. And you can also say that if you want to edit this, and the display name should not be lead source, maybe you want to ask in for, instead of using lead source, you can say how did you hear about us? So remember that this is only going to be changing for the display name for your form. On your Mailchimp account, it is not going to change the field name. It is still going to be lead source detail in your Mailchimp account, but for the form, it is going to change the display name that people are going to be seeing on your form. So you can also add in a help text if you want. You can set in as required if you want, and when you set in as required, people will not be able to submit the form until they have put in this option. So you can go back also, and you can do the same thing for your service interest, and instead of saying service interest, you can say what are you interested in, and you can also add in a help text if you want. Okay, so that is for the form fields. You can also come over here, and after you are done with the form fields, come over here and come over to the settings. So in the settings, instead of using subscribe for the title, you can change the title and you can use contact form, and this is going to change the particular title of this form from subscribe to contact form. Okay, so we can increase the width if you want. So instead of using 600 pixels, we can use 700, and that is going to expand the form. It's going to expand it. And we can also decide I want to remove CSS, and you can show the format option. You can show archive link if you want, but we are not going to do that. So after you are done, you can go back also. I want to readjust this. Okay, so for the leads coming in inside of this form, we can decide that we want to set up a tags for this particular leads. So we can say that if they are coming in into this form, we want to set them as new tag, or want to set them as clients, you can select multiple tags if you want. You can also type in a new tag, and that is going to allow you to add in the particular new tag you want to add. So after you are done with that, you go back in here, and that has been added in. You can also add in the referral badge. That is going to be Mailchimp referral badge. We do not want that, so we're taking that off. So after you're done with making sure that everything is set up however you want, you've added in all of the fields you want to add. Okay, so after making sure that you've added in all of the fields you want to add, you can click on continue. So that is it for this tutorial. I hope this walkthrough gave you practical clarity on how you can be able to set up this part of Mailchimp more effectively. Now, if you are part of a business team or a marketing department or an agency, or you simply want more structure, hands-on guidance for yourself or for your team, we offer Mailchimp training sections designed around your own actual business workflow. So instead of you just learning random features, we help you understand how to use Mailchimp properly for your own specific business process. So this is especially helpful and useful if multiple people are working inside of the same Mailchimp account in your team, and you want everyone to be aligned on the best practices and structure and workflow management. So if this sounds helpful to you, or this sounds like something you want, you can request your training section using the link in the description below. And if you found this tutorial helpful, please do not forget to also subscribe and also like this video, and also share with everyone that you think is going to need this video. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.